Prabhuji, you are live, Prabhu. Huh?
Good morning. This is we are serving Srimad Bhagavatam. Canto 10, chapter 16. Krishna chastises the serpent Kaliya. Text number 49. Om Agyana Timirandasya Gyananjana Salakaya Chakshur Unmilitamena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Sthapitamena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamayam Dadhati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Seyuta Padakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavam Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitam Tamsijam Sadvaitam Savadhutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padano Sahagana Sri Lalita Sri Vishakavitam Ye Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesh Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namosute तप्त कंचन गौरांगी श्री राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी विश्वभानु सुते प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये नमो महावदन्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नामने गौर तुष्य नमः वाञ्छकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्ण प्रसादाय भूतले श्रीमती भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिनि नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारण निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य सिताने जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधार शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय टेक्स्ट नंबर 49 let's read and then we can discuss त्वं हि अस्य जन्म स्थिति संयमान विभो who means Almighty Lord anu vibhu right vibhu that's Lord Chait like Lord Brahma. We are anu, we are a small living entity. Gunair aniho, gunair means the three modes of material nature. Aneho kitakal shakti drika tatta swabhavan patibodhayan satah samikshya amog vihar यहाँ से vihar amoga vihar. So tvam means you. He indeed asya of this universe, janma sthiti samyan, the creation, maintenance and destruction. Vibho, O Almighty Lord, gune by the modes of nature, anihaha, although uninvolved in any material endeavor, akrita, beginningless, kala shakti, of the potency of time, drika, the holder, tat of each of the modes, swabhavan, the distinctive characteristics, pratibodhyan, awakening, satah, which are already present in their dormant state, samikshaya, by your glance, amoga viharaha, whose playful activities are impeccable, ihase, you act. Translation and purport. Translation. O Almighty Lord, who is speaking?
Now
Who is speaking? Huh?
Nagakanya, Nagapatni.
Nagapatnis are the patnis of Kalia. Hmm? Kalia's Kalia's patnis are the great personalities. How did he? I'm still trying to find out why why this Kalia is a Kalia. Usually serpent is considered to be the lower creature. Huh? The envious. They bite without any reason. Huh? And here his wives are the devotees of Krishna. In last from text 39 to 48, they are describing the qualities of Krishna. Hmm? They are describing they are devotees. They are describing how did they get married? I'm still trying to find out what were their past lives that they married to this Kalia. Hmm? We know who Kalia was, we know. Hmm?
Was
Who
Rishi.
Kalia was, we know, but how did I'm trying, I have to find that out, you know. So here the Kalia's wives, Nagapatnis, they are telling to Krishna, O Lord, O Almighty Lord, although you have no reason to become involved in material activities, he is Purna Purushottam. Hmm? He doesn't. He does at the same time he doesn't. That's what it is. He means he does, but he is not affected. He is not attached. He is not affected. He is renounced. He is not attached. Uh, he is not affected by the three modes. Still, you act through your eternal potency of time to arrange for the creation, maintenance, destruction of this universe. Means the time. Krishna says, "Time I am." Hmm. So Krishna is the creator, he is the maintainer, he is the destructor. That's the point. We are not. And that is our problem. I am thinking I am the creator. I am the maintainer. I maintain my family. I created this family. I created this dynasty. Right? And I'm the destructor. I can finish. I can just, with I can just completely wipe out everything. That's what I think. You do this by awakening the distinct functions of each of the modes of nature, which before the creation it's lie dormant. So what here is saying that after the destruction, as you know, when the destruction take place, not the Brahma's one day destruction, but when the complete destruction takes place after Brahma's life. Hmm, at that time, everybody is going in the belly of Vishnu. Everybody. All imagine how big belly he must have. Millions and billions and billions and billions of billion people in the belly. And when the creation takes place, then they are coming from the previously how they had desire according to in the creation they are given the bodies. Imagine. Exactly the way that you had desire, living entity had desire, and that desire to fulfill that desire, the living entity is given the birth in that specific universe, in that specific in a specific planet, in that specific island, in that specific city or country, in that specific city, in that specific family. Imagine. Huh? That's why Krishna is the supreme intelligent. See? Simply by your glance, you perfectly execute all activities. All these activities of constant control in a sporting mode. And you do this, Nagpatis are telling that just by your glance, you create. Without the glance, there is no creation. Mhm. Krishna's glance is there, and the glance was there, and that glance is there. That's why there is maintenance also. But this, what you do, this creation, maintenance, annihilation, these are like a sport. Sport, this is like a sport for you. Of course, it's sport for him. He doesn't do it anyhow. It's his energies does it. The Shyam Sundar, two-handed form of Krishna, doesn't do creation, maintenance, annihilation. His energies do it. Right? Shyam Sundar in Vrindavan, he just plays the flute, plays with his friends, have the, and taken care by Mother Jasoda and Nand Maharaj, and plays with the gopis and having his pastimes with the gopis. This is all Krishna does, Shyam Sundar. But his energy, Krishna's first expansion, Balram, everything Krishna does is expansion. Balram takes care of that. That's another point. See. So, he's Balram, then Chaturvyuha, then Sankarshan, then the Chaturvyuha, then the Vishnus, and those Vishnus are take care of Vishnu or Karma. And then from there is a Brahma, secondary creator. Vishnu maintains, and then the Shiva annihilate. So his energies, his ministers, so-called ministers, they take care of this thing. And he is here. The Nagpatni saying you do it in a mood of in a sporting mood. Means you do it. It's like a playful for you. There's a play for you activity. It's not, you are not affected. Let's read the purport. Skeptics may question why the Supreme Lord has created the material world, which is full of birth, maintenance, and death. Yeah, why? The person always asks these questions. When something goes wrong, then they blame who? Krishna. Why Krishna created this? Right? Why Krishna is doing this to me? You always. Why Krishna is doing this to me? Why is he creating these bad things in the world? If something happens, they blame Krishna. Why Krishna is allowing to do this? Why God is allowing to do this? Well, God is not responsible. You are responsible for your own actions. I mean, you had both the seed, so you're getting the seed, you're getting the fruit of that. That fruit might be sweet or might be bitter. You have to accept it. But people don't want to, that's the point. So this is the question they ask. Why is he creating birth, death, old age, and disease? Well, go to the spiritual world if you don't want birth, death, old age, and disease. Go there. Material world means temporary or shashvat, temporary material. Because we don't belong here. That's the first thing. We belong to the spiritual world. We belong to the place where is full of knowledge, full of knowledge, full of bliss. That's where we belong. We are here because we wanted to. So Krishna gave us. Krishna gave the facility. But Krishna gave this facility to come back to him. That's the point. Krishna is doing this to bring living energy back to him. It is like the example is given. Sutre Manigana, right? In the which chapter is that? Chapter
Maybe 7, Prabhu.
huh?
Sutre Iva.
Sutre Manigana Eva. 7th chapter, right? The point, as you see, the necklace, the beads are there, right? But we don't see the beads are connected with the thread, but we don't see the thread. Necklace is nicely made. we see the whole necklace, we don't see the thread. So similarly, Krishna is the thread. You see, but we don't see that. We don't see Krishna. We don't see behind the Krishna, behind the creation, maintenance, and annihilation. Krishna is there. See, and people don't know. That's why people sometimes think Brahma is the creator. But how can the Brahma create? Who gives the intelligence to Brahma to create? Krishna. Who gives the ingredients for Brahma to create? Who provides all the ingredients? Krishna. Bhumi nalovai khambuddhi mane evasya. Right? Evasya. Krishna provides this. So all this Krishna is there. So here's it. Here the Nagpatni points out that the Lord's pastimes are amoga. What is amoga means? Amoga virya, name.
Never gone.
Beyond any discrepancies. Beyond the amoga, beyond even discrepancies means his pastimes are, there is no discrepancy in it. There is no fault. There is no. That's why we say anything Krishna does is all good. Krishna steals the butter, that's also all good. Krishna is called to be a thief, that's okay, it's all good. Krishna in the middle of the night having Raj dance with the married girls, all good. Everything Krishna does is all good. Any pastimes Krishna perform, there is no discrepancy in it. Seem to be discrepancy. Our material mind think there are discrepancy. We even try to find a fault in Krishna. We try to find a fault in Krishna, right? Pujari is sleeping, but there is no discrepancy. Perfect, full. So that's what I say. So Krishna actually desires that all conditioned souls live with him in his eternal kingdom. But those forgetful souls who are inimical to their loving relation with God must go to the material world and be subjected to the conditions of time. Which is very clearly saying, Krishna, we are part and parcel of Krishna, so we meant to be with Krishna. But we don't want to be. So he sent us in material world. And when he sends material world, then he gives he sends his representative, he gives instruction through Bhagavad Gita. We hear, it is said the mouth is, we can close the mouth, right? Krishna has given us mouth, we can close it, but can we close ears? Ears are open to hear. Shruti. That's why it's called Shruti. Vedas are called Shruti. Hearing. And it's interesting, isn't it? The person can be unconscious, but still he's lying on the deathbed, but he can hear. That person can hear. That's why when the person, our devotees, anybody living, if we are there, then we put Srila Prabhupada tape on, or we chant all together, chant the holy name. Because that person can hear. Even the person lying unconscious, that person can hear. He's on deathbed, she's on deathbed, they can hear. That's why we chant. So this is the important point. Time, we in the material world, we are going through the past time, past, present, and the future. In the spiritual world, everything is eternal. There is no past, there is no future. Everything is in present. Everything goes on present. You see. Interesting. The fortunate conditioned souls are started into remember is start is start led into remembrance of their actual position as loving servant of Lord, and from within the heart and from within the heart the Lord then encourages them to come home back to Godhead, where time is conspicuous by its absence and where eternal blissful existence supersedes the dramatic but disturbing functions of cosmic creation and annihilation. So what here it is saying that the big sentence, isn't it? This sentence, last sentence is too big. So fortunate, that's why it says Brahman, what is that? The kon Bhagyavan Jeev, Guru Krishna Prasade Paye, Bhakti Lata Bij. Brahman Brahmite. After moving around in the Brahmand, from one planet to another planet, one planet universe to another universe, Brahman, Brahmite, keep moving from one place to another place, one country to another country, one planet to another planet, one planet, one universe to another universe. Go on in this material world. What happens? कौन भाग्यवान जी very bhagyavan very fortunate soul comes in touch with Chaitanya devotee and by mercy of the Guru and Krishna Pujari Guru Krishna Prasade by Bhakti Lata Bij the Bij is the seed is sown by the mercy of Krishna's mercy. Krishna by the Krishna's mercy he sends Guru, and by Guru's mercy we come to Krishna. That's the point. Yoga time. So this Brahman Brahmite. So that is the important point here is mentioning here. The material world. So what are the five things? Person who wants to there are five topics in this Bhagavad Gita, I say. What are the five topics? First of all, who am I? Right? Who am I? Jiva. I'm soul, spirit soul, right? The physical body I am receiving is the covering. Actually, I'm a spirit soul. Then, where am I? Who am I? Where am I? In this material world, Prakriti. Right? Then, third thing is, what am I doing here? Karma activities. Right? Then the four is, how long am I here? This is the time. And the last one, is there something beyond? Which is the Lord Ishvara. So five things. What are the five things? Who am I? Where am I? What am I doing here? How long am I here? And is there someone beyond me? Which is the Lord. This is the five things. Person who is interested in spiritual life, he asks these questions. Who am I? And that's what Sanatan Goswami asked to Lord Chaitanya. He said, Grama Vyavarik hai, Ami Pandita. But actually I'm not Pandita. I want to know who am I. So how can I know I don't even know who am I, then how can I say I'm a Pandita? I'm a learned scholar that people think, but I'm not. And this is the question person should, as a human form of life, this question person can ask. Right? Animals, cats or dogs, they're not going to ask, who am I? Where am I? Why am I here? How long am I here? Is a cat or dog ask, are going to ask that question? No, they're not going to ask question. In the human form of life, we can ask this question for our benefit. You see? And we act on after this asking question, we inquire and we follow in the descending process. That's what it is. It's a descending process. Krishna creates everything, but everything is spiritual. How did the creation take place? By the sound. In the Bible, it is said, what is said? It is said, let be creation, right? In the Bible, it is said, let be creation. Means said means the sound vibration. Said means sound vibration, right? Hmm. Right? So that means by that everything is created by the sound vibration, spiritual, but it's all spiritual. That's the point. That means everything is in material world is everything is Krishna's eyes, everything is spiritual. For pure devotees, whatever pure devotee sees in material, everything is he sees as a energy of Krishna. He sees everything is pure, everything is transcendental. That's why it's called Shruti. Vedas are the Shruti because this this creation said means everything is spiritual, and then we hear this hearing. Transcendental sound vibration we receive by hearing. By hearing we can by hearing what happens? By hearing what happens? Our mind purify, our heart purify, right? Our heart is purified, our heart is purified, then we will to hear, we will to understand Krishna's transcendental name, Krishna's transcendental form, Krishna's transcendental qualities, Krishna's transcendental pastimes. And this is the descending process. So before the material creation, everything was, transcendental sound vibration was there. Same as during the annihilation or before annihilation, Krishna was there. And after annihilation, Krishna is there. During the annihilation, Krishna is there. Krishna is there all the time. Krishna is not created like we are created. He is there all the time. You see. So this is important point here the Nagpatnis are making. They are saying that whatever you do is like a sport for you. Of course it's a sport for him. What is he? I mean, he doesn't. His energies does everything. Krishna's energies does everything. You see. For him is there are millions and millions of universes. And each universe there are millions and millions of planets, right? And each planet there are many islands. And we are in this Jambudvip. We are in one of these dweep, we are here in this material world. So that's what is here mentioned. The Nagapatnis are talking about that. Okay. There's Almighty Lord, although you have no reason to become involved in material activity, still you act through your eternal potency of time to arrange for the creation, maintenance, and destruction of this universe. You do this by awakening the distinct functions of each of the modes of nature, which before the creation is lie dormant. Simply by your glance, you perfectly execute all these activities of cosmic control in a sporting mode. And that's why devotee thinks that I am not the controller. Devotee, this is the devotee understanding that I am not the controller. I am moved by the Lord. I am not the doer, I am an instrument. This is important point. When we think I am a doer, that means I am the I'm doer means I'm the controller. I do everything. If I think I'm the doer, whatever I do is think I'm the doer. That means I'm on the still the body concept of life, I and mine, false ego. So we have to come to that understanding ourselves that I'm not the doer, I'm not a driver, I'm not a controller.
We are in some way, right? We want back to that now. Good to see.
I'm not. And that we have to realize by hearing, keep hearing, by keep hearing, we can come to realization. Because ultimately we have to come to understand, realize that I'm not this body. I'm not a Nepali. Or I'm not Indian. We'll have to come to that understanding. Come to realize, not a realizing. Come to realize I'm not. And we have to keep pounding that every day to our mind, to remind this false ego that you are I'm not this false ego. I'm not this body, I'm a spirit soul. Okay. Any questions, any comments, anything?
Comment, Prabhu.
Bolo ji.
Everything go to the Lord's belly, but he go to the subtle form, no, Prabhu? He's not going to the gross form. That
Well,
means Pradhan and then like in Vishnu, three Vishnu and Pradhan and then creation happening, right? Cosmic manifestation. That means go to the Lord's body is a principle goes like a soul.
Soul goes, yes.
Yeah, it's like the soul. That means very subtle. That not gonna be big things for Lord.
Well, we are soul, we are spirit soul. Body is finished. So soul goes
Yeah,
in the
even though
belly.
this material world also all destroy up to the Brahmalok and then is go to the like Mahatattva and Pradhan and then that Pradhan go to the Lord's body, right? Like that. Subtle to subtle and gross to gross.
Yeah. The soul, but soul desire, previous soul had a previous desire was there when we went in when we went to the valley of at annihilation, when we had soul has a desire, and that desires are
But
we forget, but Krishna remember what our desire was there, and according to that desire, soul is given another body in this particular universe, a particular planet, particular place.
But for Lord, that keeping in his belly, that means not gonna be wait, no? He inconceivable. For him,
Of
nothing.
course, is conceivable to us because that's what I'm saying. There are billions and billions and billions and billions. One universe finish, one universe annihilation takes place, one universe. In that universe, there are billions of planets, and billions of planets. There are billions of living entities in each universe, right? And all of them, Krishna is barely. Imagine all these souls are, and that's why. But remember, the soul is also what is the size of the soul? 1/10 of the top of the hill, top of the hair, right?
Tip of the hair, we cut it
Yeah.
into 10,000 pieces, whatever. That is also Vichinta. That is mean only for to give the size only. That is the actually size and also.
No, the
Vichinta, I
actual
mean
size.
that is also Vichinta, I mean the only Chintan. That is mean only thinking like that. But actually not, smaller than that. This thing.
it given the example, the main consider now main point to consider is soul is very tiny,
Right.
very small living entity, but we think we are great. That's our problem. No, it is a very small, tiny. We are speck, right? In the considering the millions of, like you say, that's why it's compared with a one mustard seed in a bag of a whole mustard bag. We are just like mustard. Similarly, we are very tiny living entity. So when annihilation takes place, then this tiny living entity are in the belly of Krishna, belly of Vishnu.
Yes, Prabhu. Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
पुजारी
Thank you,
कुछ
Prabhu.
है?
नमस्कार
दंडवत
है।
दंडवत क्या कर रहा है?
कल से
हाँ,
रूपा स्वामी आ रहे हैं यहाँ, उनका लेक्चर सुनेंगे।
कौन आ रहा है? वो
रूपा
रोमपद
स्वामी।
महाराज आ रहे हैं।
हाँ,
ओके
हरे कृष्ण।
ओके, हरे कृष्ण।